Welcome back to a very special, quick episode
Quick.
of Winter Class. I'm Wayne Bresky.
I'm Blind Time Live.
That's right, he is.
Doug.
All right, so today we're going to do a quick little episode. We already got jerseys for next season. You believe that?
They're already cranking them out. Yeah,
Playoffs just ended.
They just ended, and we're already on to what's going on next season.
So
in like 3 months.
Vancouver, the notorious winner of all things Canucks, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Decided to just say, fuck it, no anticipation, no slow release, no burns, no tease.
No teases.
No teases.
Right.
They're going straight. It's cutthroat, man. They're going straight to it.
Yeah. They're like, dude, we need attention. We need something.
Yeah.
Or they're just like, fuck it. Just fucking release them. I don't give a fuck.
So Vancouver decided to release 4 new jerseys.
4?
4 jerseys,
man.
in one season.
That's a weird flex for right after the playoffs, man.
I don't know, man. They're hyped. They're ready.
Hey, if they're excited, I'm excited.
New jerseys is always good for me. We're talking about them. Here we go.
We need new jerseys.
So, quick here. We're not going to do the full history. That will be saved for the actual episode.
Right.
But this team came along in 1970 along with fellow expansion team Buffalo Sabres.
Buffalo.
They're also celebrating their 50th this year. They're expected to get a new jersey, at least one. There might be updates to the old ones. I don't know. I don't think so. They're probably going to stick with navy.
Navy and silver.
Sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get a real good throwback, though. Bring back that royal yellow, get the silver out of there. That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be good times.
Yeah.
For Buffalo.
But, again, another time we'll do another episode completely on Buffalo when they release theirs. So, let's talk about Vancouver, the 50th anniversary. We start off with they got a new 50th anniversary patch. Every team has this for whatever anniversary they're celebrating.
Right.
They get one. And pretty clean, pretty effective.
Yeah.
What do you think, Doug?
Yeah, they're looking good. You have their typeface for their identities already good. Mm-hmm. It looks like everyone can recognize it after they've been using it consistently since Reebok Edge.
Yep.
So they're using the numerals there, and they got the stick motif cutting into the 5. So I'm glad it's not an over-designed logo.
Yeah.
Glad.
Yeah.
They got the outlines, they got the colors, and they have just the one color version. So works for me.
For sure. Yeah, it's straight up. It's like you said, just the 5-0 numerals, and then you have the stick coming into the negative space. Clever use there. I like this. This is probably one of my favorites. I like this. I like the Blues 50th anniversary was pretty simple as well. Just the 5-0 behind the blue note.
Yeah.
With an all gold motif when they were doing it.
Yeah. From the patches on the jerseys.
Correct.
So yeah.
And you saw the Kings and Philly and Pittsburgh. They were all okay. I think some of them were a little too busy, especially for being a patch. You're a little patch that's going to go on a shoulder or
because Pittsburgh
lapel,
they had 4 little Stanley Cups in there. Mm-hmm. And before they won another one, but
right.
I was like, that's for that small, you got to think small.
Right.
That's why the Blues out of that Class 67 group, that was a good one.
Right.
It was good for a patch.
For sure. You got to think about these things. Think about the application that the design is going to when you're making this stuff. And this is an example of good application. Very good. So we talk about that. Now, here's the big thing. This is going to be, going forward, they have new home and road jerseys.
Oh, sweet.
Kind of.
Sweet.
So what they did was something that has irritated both Doug and I for quite some time. And maybe Vancouver fans as well.
Yeah,
I don't know how many people really cared for this, but they decided, you know what? We know we're Vancouver.
Yeah.
Let's get that word mark out of there.
Yeah.
So that's gone. And then they got an updated shoulder patches as well on the home and roads. We're going to talk about that one in a second because that's part of the heritage jersey. So let's just focus on this. I mean, that's really it. They just get rid of the word mark, and you just have the Orca C logo as the main. It's blown up a little bit because you don't have that real estate anymore for the Vancouver.
Yeah, which is
at the
good.
top.
It's nice. So you don't need, like, it's not a basketball team. Okay? You don't need to say the city above the logo.
Right.
Like, just use the fucking logo like they did when they first got this bastard.
Yeah. That's like,
just do that.
That's why the mid-'80s Blues was awful when it said Blues.
Yeah,
above.
remember, everyone fucking dunks on it for good reason.
I think that's even more egregious because it said the team name, whereas this just said the location and then the logo.
Yeah.
So that's like Vancouver and then, the Canucks. It's still stupid, but you know what I mean?
Right.
I guess it's a little less egregious than the Blues one, which also reminded you that it was from their St. Louis in the Blue Note. Everything about that was just bad.
That was bad times. So I think they got rid of Vancouver to get the 50th patch on the right to fit better.
You know what? Maybe that's like the only reason.
They're like, hey, can we like get rid of Vancouver so this will fit better? And they're like, really? Okay, I guess.
I mean, it's been a staple since 2008, but I guess we'll change it.
It's tradition around here. Yeah, Vancouver with
2008. That's been around. You believe that shit?
No.
No, I don't either. And wow, fuck. I guess it just shows you how little I pay attention to this team.
Yes.
I'm not saying that they don't have good players. Jerseys.
We're not talking about ice results.
About jerseys.
We're talking about aesthetics. Aesthetics. All right.
Yes.
We can separate the two.
100%.
You have to be able to do that in our business.
We do that for the home and roads. Nothing else has really changed. What's the biggest issue with these though?
There's no inner collar design to make you excited.
No. No.
Oh, the logo.
It's the fact that it's
still the whale.
It's still the whale,
which is like, it's okay.
Like, okay, all right. So we were talking about this. The logo itself is good.
It's a good logo.
I have nothing wrong with the logo.
It's definitely a whale breaking out of some ice, and it's a sea.
Yes. It's all parts of this are a good design.
Like if it was for a team called the Whales or the Orca Whales.
Or the Free Willies.
Or the Free Willies.
But they're the Canucks.
Definitely Free Willies. I'm into that.
And nothing about Canucks makes me immediately jump to Orca Whale.
Yeah. That's why I've always been weirded out by this logo.
Like, yeah, there's Orca Whales off the coast of British Columbia, and that's great and good and all. And like, it harkens back to the original design. The whole reason that he chose blue was because of the Pacific Ocean and green because of the forests and then white because of the mountains. Yes. And that's okay because I like that intentionality.
Hey, the colors are good.
Colors are good.
Out of the one of 4 different color palettes.
Yeah.
So like, obviously this is the best one.
This has stuck around, I think, the longest of their existence.
Yeah.
But again, like why... And I get it because of Orca Bay, and that was a company that bought the team and all that stuff. But then after, they haven't been called Orca Bay Entertainment. They're now just Canucks Entertainment. They haven't been called that forever. So like, we're still sticking to this.
Right. They can change it.
And they have everything. They have the stick in the rink logo,
an
updated version of it, no less. Even from all the way back in 2008, they updated and fixed the problems that we'll talk about in a second. And they even have a Johnny Canuck fashion jersey.
Yeah, they got that
with the full body Johnny Canuck skating, and then also the one that's actually on the shoulders, the shoulder patches. Currently, is the
him in
on
the
the third jersey. Yeah, it's the him in the V. But again, it's like
that's a good one too.
That works for me.
I know. We got how many logos, and they have this whale one that's still like, oh, okay.
He's just right.
I guess we'll use this.
He just
one.
exists.
It's like out of the power rankings, this is like the 3rd best one.
Right.
And it's like, just put the 1st best one on there, though.
Right.
Like, just... Okay.
You got options. You have so many options.
There's a lot of options.
And then I've seen some people be mad because it's like, well, they still have the Orca, which is in this like First Nation style artwork, but they don't utilize any other First Nations kind of like artwork on like in the sleeve stripes, like how Arizona does with the Kachina jerseys.
Yeah.
And like, sure, I guess that would make it more cohesive, but it still doesn't read Canucks to me. So I don't think that solves at least my issue with it.
No.
I just say stick with the stick.
Yeah.
Or Johnny Canuck. Those are my top 2.
Those are my 2.
Those are my top 2 logos caught on camera.
Cut top two. top twos.
So that's what I'm going with. I think that's what Doug's going with too.
Yeah, so what do we have? The shoulder patches are cool as fuck.
Yes, because...
And that's why they have them on what?
This new Heritage jersey.
A new Heritage jersey.
So how many times they're going to wear this one, I have no fucking clue. But they have it. There it is. It exists. Let's pull it up.
That's cool, yeah.
Let's take a look at the map, Scott.
Take a look at the map.
So we have this thing going on where we got an updated...
All right.
Even a little more updated from the 2008 version, which even that one, you have this new angle of the stick, and they bring the outline of the C on the inside.
On the inside.
Instead of the outside, which is the original issue with the Stick in the Rink logo. And even the original designer, Joe Borovich, it admitted in this video, and we'll show some footage down here.
Yeah.
But he admitted that a lot of people didn't see it right away. And the biggest reason why is because, A, of that contrast. It just like overlaps onto that outer border.
There's not enough, like, it's just the white rink, and then you have a green outline to it, and it's very thin. Mm-hmm. And that's about it.
Well, and the other thing too is
the angle of the stick going outside of the rink, so it's like a little bit overlapping, and then it's just straight because the shaft of the blade, or the shaft is straight across the rink.
When you're watching this video down here, you can see on his designs, on his like sketchbook designs, it's a lot more obvious that the C is there. But then you actually look at the jerseys from the 70s, and you see that because of manufacturing issues, like that doesn't actually, the stick shaft doesn't always like extend out to that outer green to even make the C. So it's a manufacturer issue too, again, because, back in the day, like, a lot of teams just had to, pay for their own jerseys and stuff. It wasn't a streamlined process like it's nowadays.
Yeah.
So that's another issue that just...
It's like all this needed when they did update it was just fix some of the proportions. You just need some thicker weights with the outlines.
Yes.
And you need stick proportions thicker. Like, they basically took the stick and zoomed in on it.
Yeah.
So that you could see it better, and then it wasn't so skinny. So, like, from far away, you basically just see a rink silhouette.
Yeah.
And just like a little line. So you're like, I don't know what the fuck that is. That just looks like a rounded rectangle.
Right.
And it's like, what is this supposed to be?
What am I
so I
looking
guess
at
there were things to improve on. And this one does a good job because now we have a white background for the green C to really pop off.
Right, which they didn't have on the old thirds from 2008.
That was the blue ring.
They did blue on blue. Which doesn't make sense because that was also on the original 70s
stick,
jerseys. It was white,
So they had a white stick when they updated it in 2008, and the proportions were better.
Yeah.
But the color contrast was still not revealing the C as much as they could.
Correct.
So this really rectifies that problem.
Yeah, I absolutely love this feature on the jersey. Is incredible. I think it's one of the better redesigns, a revamping of a classic we've seen on the show.
And it looks good as the main logo and as shoulder patches.
Correct, exactly.
It works at
application-wise, works on multiple sizes. Like, this is going to look great on a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't have a Vancouver hat yet, but if I see some good ones with this logo, I'm going in.
Oh, yeah.
That's looks great.
You can see it now. You see that green C, and you're like, yes.
This is it.
It's a C now. I'm like, oh, finally.
Right.
And then, obviously, they changed the angle of the stick when they redesigned it last time. Mm-hmm. So it would fit better when it was cropped like that, because obviously when it's straight, it just looks weird when you have the blade just kind of taking up a weird amount of space. So it's trying to, like, fit a square peg in a round hole kind of problem.
Yeah.
When you have to crop things that aren't nice, even shapes. So like this stick, if you just tilt it a little bit, it helps it make it look a little bit balanced, because like the tip of the blade lines up a little bit better to where it almost like evens out. Mm-hmm. So
just visual.
It just helps it fit in the middle of the logo better.
Correct. So apart from that, they tried to make this again, we're updating some old stuff. but still trying to pay homage to the classic. Now, here's what we do. We take the striping pattern from the original, okay?
Yep.
We got the outer greens, and then there's a thin white stripe in between the two green stripes. However, they remove that on this heritage jersey.
Okay.
And this feature kind of bugs me. I don't know if it bugs you.
Oh, yeah. That's because that logo pops. Anything that's white's going to pop.
Yes.
Right? It's going to bust out to your eye more than any other color.
Right.
So when you just get rid of it in the stripes, it's like, it almost looks like a practice jersey.
To me, it's like, yes, I agree with you. And it almost looks like this weird hybrid of like a throwback jersey, but then like a color rush jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like the Flyers and Penguins Stadium series from this year.
They only use two colors.
Black on yellow and black on orange. Like in that application, it's like, yeah, that works. But here you just got this weird bastard of two completely different ideas.
Yeah, it looks like the logo, the 50th anniversary patch, and the collar are like from one uniform, and they slap that on a different one.
Exactly.
That's what it looks like.
It's this disconnect, and I don't like it.
Yeah. But hey, at least the inner collar's got stuff.
Oh, right. We are all Canucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now here's the other thing. So we got the collar, and it's the Adidas template, so they had to manipulate some stuff a little bit. The original is a tri-collar, kind of like, let's say, like this original Hartford here.
Yeah, you got three colors you can play with, or you can do two, or even one in the middle.
This USA jersey where you got white, blue, white. That old school tri-collar. However, so you can't really do that on these new jerseys, and you see a couple teams like kind of struggle with that when they're carrying over. So then you got these weird like
I hate the half ones.
The back and then the half
back's
is the
one
front.
color, and then like the front bleeds into whatever the main color is, and like it disappears on the front.
Yeah,
it's like at least with this they actually have a solid collar.
So I don't love it when teams leave out color from that middle piece where the NHL emblem is, and then they just have this like it's still a collar. I get it, it's still a collar and the effect is still there, but then it's just like this kind of odd cutout, and then the NHL logo's there. It's just kind of sitting on the lapel, and then I think like I'd have to look more closely because I try to like kind of ignore these collars as much as I can.
Yeah.
Especially with the like faux tie downs and the faux ladder ties that they have on them too. So
there's a lot of variations that are all
right.
They're just okay.
So, but for the most part, this is a good collar. This is one of the better ones with the Adidas template. However, this is weird because there is like the thin inner part of the collar.
Yes.
And they kept it blue instead of doing green. And I feel like that was another just like missed opportunity. And even like
missed opportunity.
The hanger effect, because that was the original jersey. It was green, white, green on the blue one at least. And this is a good opportunity to, just give a little more contrast here, just a little more pop on the collar part. So again, they were close. Very close. Very close. I like a lot.
Definitely a 4 out of 5.
I like a lot of things about this jersey.
Yeah.
That logo alone, I think, is just incredible and really makes this jersey. I think it makes up for some of the errors here.
Yes.
Now, to rectify this, I did go ahead and put together a concept of the parts that I love about this jersey, and then a couple things that I think could have just like taken it to the next level.
So you didn't just talk shit on it and then do nothing to like help the situation?
Well, we do that a lot, so this time I figured we would actually do
good.
a demonstration.
Okay, here we go. So this is what you're gonna do.
Here we go. So again, we're gonna do pretty much the same layout. We're gonna do 2 big bold stripes, but I'm gonna reverse these actually. Because of the ratios of the white and the green and the logo, which again, we can't praise enough, we're gonna go ahead and make the outer stripes white and add a green back in the middle.
There you go. Because that matches the ratio that the logo has now.
Yes.
Where you have mostly white and then a little bit of green.
A little bit green.
Yeah, the percentages are matching up for me.
Yes. So,
like that.
and I did that with the collar as well. I put the green on the inner part, and then the back, the hanger effect.
Okay. All right.
You can keep "We Are All Canucks." I don't have it on this concept because it's too tiny to read. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But the other thing, and this is just kind of a bonus, a little bonus thing you didn't know.
Bonus thing you didn't know? Oh shit.
So on the original jersey,
Top two.
in the 1970s, they had on both the white and the blue jersey. On the white, I think it was done better. So on the white jersey, they have a white V cutting out of the sleeve stripes. Now, it's still white on the blue jersey, which always kind of irked me. I don't love it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because it just stands out, and it doesn't look like it should be there. On the white jersey, it just kind of looks like this cool negative effect, or negative space effect thing.
Yeah.
Which also would coincide really well with the 50th logo. I think there's a lot of good things there.
Yeah, 50th. Yeah, they do that in the 50th anniversary logo with the stick.
Right. So I added those, but in blue to the sleeve stripes.
There you go. Boom.
So I don't know. I hope you enjoy it. Think about it. Leave a comment. Let us know.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments below.
You gotta like and subscribe.
Oh
and
my
let us know in the
god,
comments below.
find us.
We might read it. Anyway,
Yeah, we might get to it.
So that's it. The Heritage jersey again. Yeah, pretty good. What do you think? 3.5, 4 out of 5, something like that.
I think 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 is pretty solid.
That's pretty generous.
It's pretty solid for a Canucks jersey. For
That
sure.
is that.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
So let's talk about.
So let's get into some poo.
Let's get into some
poo?
It's just aight.
Okay, just aight territory.
So let's talk about this.
Whoa, buddy.
People are gonna probably get mad about this. So
yeah, but guys, I get it. Nostalgia, I get it.
So they got a fourth jersey, and again, how many times is it gonna be worn? I don't know. Probably
So
only twice.
Fourth
I don't
jersey.
know. They got a fourth jersey, and they're celebrating. This was actually put up to a fan vote.
Okay. So the fans are nostalgic about it.
So they had three options here. The first iteration of the Orca with the navy blue and then
the navy blue and
lighter
maroon.
blue and then the maroon and the silver.
Yeah, that.
So that one,
that's
which
poo.
I had a feeling nobody would vote for.
Yeah, but you were correct.
And I don't think anybody did.
I don't think anybody voted for that.
The Flying V.
Oh yeah, the awesomely bad jersey.
Yeah, the so bad it's endearing kind of jersey.
Yes.
And then what eventually
They tried,
evolved
you know?
from that, because the main crest was actually on the shoulders of that jersey.
Yeah.
The flying skate.
That's a little fun fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonus thing. You didn't know.
Bonus top 10.
Bonus thing that you found on camera. Anyway.
Bonus movie.
So they adapted that, and after one or two iterations, they became the flying skate. From 89 to 97, a lot of people know this as the Paavo Bure era of jerseys. Kirk McLean, a lot of. This was a good run for in '94 they go to the Stanley Cup Final against New York. A lot of fond memories there, and a lot of people our age, around 30s and 40s, probably pretty nostalgic for this jersey.
Yeah.
And again, it's I like the colors of the jersey. I think it's still a unique palette.
Very, very Team Germany.
Nobody else has used this palette before or since.
No.
So that's a good thing, because the blue, green, and white has been shared with Hartford and somebody else. Can't think of it right now. I thought there was one more, but anyway.
Well, with Hartford, they're more green instead of blue.
Right.
It was okay, and they were very far apart. So
yes, there was never.
It's still
never an
okay,
issue.
and now that there is no Hartford,
then it's fine.
then you can
You can take these back.
Take it back.
I'm taking it back.
You were taking it back, okay? They're doing a good job, but now they have this because it was a fan vote, and it's okay, all right.
So the fans
wear
voted.
this for a little bit.
Fans voted, and they said, "Let's do this." So
this is where you get one of these weird collars too, where you have the front is bleeding in, and then you have the inner one is one solid, then you have a different color on the back.
right, and
I'd rather have it where you have the back color, which in this case is yellow, be on the front. If you're
Right.
gonna split it in two like that, I hate this splitting the collar thing.
because it's hard. I guess this is a tricolor because I think it is
Yeah,
because
it's black,
black is the inner
red,
part.
yellow.
Okay. I was about to say, like, they could have done this really easily, but
Yeah.
but then they don't even really like replicate the tricolor because they have red as the inner and then yellow on the back, and then it's just black and so like
I hate this. When any team does it like this, I fucking hate it. It just looks. Just give me one color on the damn collar, or give me one and then an inner.
Yeah.
So two. Just do that.
Well, then Adidas kind of shot themselves in the foot with this collar layout.
This collar is stupid.
Because exactly, like when we're doing this and we're revitalizing, like this happened a lot in the '90s, that tricolor thing, or even like before that. I mean, the Hartford jerseys,
'80s, and
even older than that, like
'70s jerseys. They had the V-necks, and that was like the silhouette that was popular. And some of them were just solid, and some of them had the two colors. Some had three colors, and
you can't replicate this with this collar. It's just, it sucks. Or you get the thicker one, and it's like, well, then you're kind of going for this heritage jersey, which. It's good, it works, but it definitely has more of an old school vibe because the collar just becomes so thick.
It's a thick as fuck collar.
Right. So then, it's between that and then this thing, and it's like, oh, God.
It's either too thick or too thin.
Yes, there's no good happy medium here. Again, I mean, we've talked about this to death on the original
collars,
on the original Adidas reveal, so we don't want to. We already spent a lot of time on it so far.
Collars suck.
What else about this jersey? So you got another version of the 50th 50th patch.
You got the colorway, and since the logo works in one color already, it can work in any color that they put it in. So that's great.
Works for me. I like that.
Works for us.
Yes.
Great.
No problem there. Other than that, we got the sleeves. Those match up. You got the yellow and the red on top.
Yeah.
That's all good. That's all there. It's all looking good.
So you have a thicker yellow to a little thinner red, and they're touching.
Yeah.
So
it's a black jersey.
It's all looking pretty comparable to the what they're doing.
Going good there, and then
okay, you got the logo. Okay, logo's exactly the same, right? Or is this one of those things?
What do you want me to tell you?
Damn it! Don't tell me. This should have been easy, right?
So here we go. So I'm writing the script for this the other night, and
bonus thing you didn't know. Are you shitting me?
Bonus thing. I look at this jersey and I'm looking at the white. Yeah, all right. So the white part always bugged me about this logo anyway. A lot of things bugged me about this logo.
With Canucks, it's on top of this white.
This white part that's not bounded in by anything, like it just ends. It just terminates at both like this weird gap between the C and like the top of the blade of the skate, and then just at the end of the S.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Okay, they just end. Okay, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
However, I looked at it more closely on this new version, and I'm like, something doesn't look right about this. Even for as off as I already think the logo is, there's something even more off. So I look back. Okay. Let me show you a picture here. Here's Pavel Bure actually wearing this jersey.
Okay, so here is photo
Bure jersey.
Photo evidence.
Okay. So there it is. Okay, we look at it, think about it.
Looks like how it looks. Okay, sounds good.
Enhance the image. Let's zoom in on it a little bit. Just zoom in. You see that? Yeah.
Okay. I see that white area.
And here's another 75th anniversary jersey from Game Worm Auctions. You see everything's there. Everything looks good.
It's looking good.
Now let's zoom in on this part too. Okay, this is the new version. Now zoom in, and what do you see?
All right, let's get some. I'll do some back-to-backs.
Back-to-backs. Zoom them in.
All right, let's see. Let's crop the photos and put them in front. They look the same to me, right?
Well, that's what he said originally when I sent him, and then I was like, "No, idiot."
No, dummy.
Look at the S.
And then you go, okay, let's look at this S. Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So, whoever copy and pasted the vector onto the design file here missed grouping just a little bitty piece of this white part.
They might have just.
I really just think they missed it. Like it's for how many fucking lines there are in this thing. I guarantee you, it was just a missed little piece, and this white part is actually supposed to extend to the end of the S.
Yeah.
And that's how it is on the Pavel Bure jersey. And even guess what? You know what? In 2016, I think it was, they revised.
Reebok had
had a version of this
Oh, yeah.
For one night, and Ryan Miller wore this pretty cool setup and everything. They get it right here.
Yeah, it looks good on the Reebok.
They get it right.
Yeah.
And their collar is a lot better too.
Collar is much better.
But you look at this one and it's just it just ends.
It just ends.
It ends right at the beginning of the S. Even though it bleeds, like, look, it even bleeds into this part of the S. The bottom, the counter, I guess, is that a counter? No? Whatever you want to call it.
That's just, yeah.
Just an open leg.
It's just there. It's just fucking there.
But it just stops at the top of it.
Oh, man.
And the other problem with this is you don't really think about this until you see it in error. The outer ring of the logo, the red and the yellow, actually should continue behind this, but because the white's not there to rectify that issue,
yeah,
now it just has this
There's
weird
a big gap
chunk out of it.
It looks like someone just took a chunk out of it.
So
well, yeah, that's so nitpicky, guys. Yeah, well, eat my butt.
I guess.
Guess what?
How did Reebok get it right?
It's so easy to not fuck up.
How did Reebok get it right and Adidas didn't? I mean, yeah, it's the same company technically, but like, fucking, then why didn't they just use the same jersey?
I don't know.
It's the same damn thing.
I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills over here. That's such an easy thing to not fuck up.
So, fuck.
Yeah, so the skate logo.
Does it stay? Or do we get this out to the internet in time for them to realize, oh shit, guys, we fucked up?
No, they ain't gonna know.
They ain't gonna listen.
We're the only people that are gonna tell the public the truth.
I'm gonna be really curious to see when they do new merchandise.
Yeah,
if they do that as well. If you see it on the hats and the shirts and stuff.
Yeah, what if it's just on the jersey?
Fuck.
That wouldn't surprise us.
No, it wouldn't surprise us. We've seen a lot of things that are just on the jersey that aren't actually a part of the
look at
real...
the Flyers logo with Sharpie P, Roundy P.
There you go.
It's like they still use Roundy P for merchandise and like their Twitter logo.
Look at the retro Blue Notes.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's all kinds of them that are all wrong.
All kinds of shit that's fucked up.
And look at just penguins in general.
Yeah, don't look at penguins.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Save yourself.
Don't look at
penguins. So yeah, that's the biggest issue with this one. Like, this is an actual issue though. It's not just us being like, yeah, okay.
This one isn't subjective.
You want us to grade this jersey? I guess it's like a 3 out of 5 because of nostalgia for me. You know, it was like, yeah, I liked this jersey when I was a kid. I never actually knew what the fuck it was.
I thought it was a planet with like the ring of Saturn around it, because you see how the sea kind of can like wrap around.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like a planet. I didn't know it was a skate until my brother told me.
Right.
And I was
it's like,
I guess it's a skate. Okay.
But like, yeah, the way it's just like, it's like laser lines. I always thought it was just like weird lasers.
It was weird as a kid. I mean, this one was hard to decipher. There's a couple logos that were hard. This one was like,
your mind goes places.
I'm not sure what this one is. I always thought a planet.
Yeah.
And French fries.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. It's
like a planet. It's like
McDonald's.
A McDonald's world.
It does.
that's kind of what I got out of it.
Yeah, I see that though.
Because guess what? McDonald's was popular in the 90s.
Well, especially when they had the gradient third jersey, like that was a McDonald's ass jersey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was a fucking medium fry.
Yeah, because when you had the mostly red and then like the black bottom and like the line that cut into it, they had that. Yeah, that looks like a fast food as fuck jersey.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, who else thought it was French Fry Planet?
Right. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe and like and comment.
And tell us in the bottom, because that's what we need to know.
Yeah, we'll totally read them.
So, here we go. Power rankings. What are we doing here?
Okay, power rankings. We have 5 jerseys, 4 jerseys, 3 jerseys.
We got 4 jerseys.
4 jerseys.
Okay. So what's the worst one?
The worst one is I guess the white one.
Yeah, because it sucks.
Because I don't give a shit about it.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
It's not exciting.
Yeah. It's like the colors are cool, and like the Orca on its own is cool, but together they don't really do anything.
Right, like the Orca is a cool logo. It's just like for a different team.
Yes.
That's it.
Number 3.
3 has got to be this Canucks.
I'm going with the retro Canucks purely because of the egregious error.
Yeah, the air knocked it down for me.
Like
I can separate nostalgia from like objective design all day.
Right.
And you can change my mind. Like,
I'm even ignoring the collar.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
The 50 logo on here looks cool in these colors. Like, yeah.
The fact that they fucked that up, that just, no, I can't do it. I can't stand by that.
I can't stand for it.
Yeah, I can't stand for it.
Can't stand for it.
Change my mind.
2, I guess, Blue Whale.
Blue Whale.
Because, whatever.
Yeah.
And then 1 is Heritage Jersey, pretty much by default.
Definitely.
Because
it's got the best logo.
It's got a great logo. It
doesn't fuck any logos up.
It has good pieces, but it just doesn't. It is just a little bit short, just because of them stripes and the lack of contrast there.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, you got a pretty good package here.
It's an improvement.
They're
going in the right direction.
Yes, they are.
About that.
And it's fine with me, and I'm okay with it. And I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're the Canucks. I mean,
the Canuckster fucks.
The Canuckster fucks. There's a lot of shit they have to deal with, I guess.
Yeah.
But at least they're getting better.
They are getting better.
So that's an improvement.
That is an improvement.
Hooray.
Good job. You did it. Happy 50th.
Happy 50th. You made it this far.
Good job, Canucks.
It'll take you 2 more years to get a Stanley Cup.
That's right. At least 2 more.
At least 2.
Oh, but then they got to fight with Buffalo.
Oh,
I guess they technically could.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a Stanley Cup final matchup in 2 years. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be new. Get some new blood.
New blood.
All right.
How about new blood?
Cool.
That's all I got. This has been Winter Class.
Yeah, this is Winter Class. We're excited.
More jerseys are coming, I guess.
We like new jerseys. It keeps us in business.
That's what, that's,
keeps the blimes flowing like fine wine.
Our business model is based entirely off of leaks and teases.
Leaks and teas. Teas and leaks.
All right. Fucking.
All right, let's drink till our hearts stop.